I'm a.
Oh, you thought I was talking about that game list? I gotta see that shit too.
I
Though.
was looking at that. That list
Game
was
list?
crazy. He
That
put himself
shit
at
was
number
wild.
5. I was like,
He's not. Ooh, I like this cast. Please, I
have
like
an
this
opinion on that
cast.
for sure.
All right, bet. That's all I ask for is opinions, bro. That's it. That's it. Mm, let me ask, are we able to just go on YouTube and watch it as a viewer? Because we're on the back end right now, right? Or is that what you're looking for? Man, I'm supposed to, I did not mean to send that shit to you. That Joey shit.
Yeah, I was like,
I did not. I gotta say, I don't have your number, so I gotta save your number. I'm sure I'm not saved either, so go ahead and save my number.
actually, you were.
Oh, I am?
From my old number, too.
Oh, yeah. How does it know it's two? How does it know that? Why'd you switch your number?
I got a new phone, and I just didn't switch.
How old are you?
23.
Oh, my God.
How old are you?
Yo, Jermaine, we getting
So
old.
old
We
head.
getting old.
It's okay. That means we have like 2 ends of.
I mean, wait till Window walk
perspective.
in.
How old is he? He's older.
Oh, we should have had some. Yeah, Window like what? What Window? That nigga 30.
Shit, I don't know. You know.
30. He up there. Solomon, how old are you?
Out of the gate.
I don't count.
Damn, we really becoming unk, man. Bro, nah, bro. This angle with my legs is crazy, man. I can't do that.
Oh, hold on.
Why you looking at your legs so much?
I think I might be insecure. What the- I might be insecure. Oh, man. Damn, nigga, did he, what's the name?
Probably partying or something.
Yeah, we 6 minutes in. They probably hitting the link. Hit the link. Oh, we're live right now,
Right
fool.
He said,
Solomon, you know we live?
Yeah, I pressed the button.
Oh, I didn't know that. What the-
You said go.
Oh my God. Wow, we've been live for 2 minutes.
That's crazy.
Did we say anything crazy? Okay, good. Shit, what a great way to intro our live, man. My God. Okay, it is a celebration because this is our first time ever going live. And thank you. There we go. Thank you. It's our first time going live. I am super excited because I've been waiting to get to this spot. And it seems like we just been thugging with this brand for the longest, but we're here. And I got 2 special guests waiting on Wendell, who is usually punctual, but today he's not. We'll go ladies first. We got Nadia.
Hi.
Do you go by Nadia Hampton or just Nadia?
Nadia or Nadi. I'm cool with Nadi too.
You like Nadia?
Yeah, Nadi's cool.
I like Nadia Hampton. Do you like that?
Yes. I mean, it's my government though. Like.
Nadia Hampton, but it
flow though.
flow. Nadia Hampton, that sounds like some young streamer shit. And then we got, what is it today? This nigga always change his name.
But I'm gonna keep it cool. Just Jermaine. You know what I'm saying?
You going with Jermaine?
Regular name. Government.
Oh, that's confidence.
me.
I don't even go with my government. And then we waiting on Wendell, but I'm excited about this show today. I know today we're for sure gonna talk game. The 100 or he made a list of 100 rappers. Complex started with the 50 that got him cracking off. DDG text. I don't know if y'all been seeing what's going on with that, but that's insane. Pusha T getting dropped from Def Jam. Trump put a travel ban on 12 countries. Did y'all see that? He put a travel ban.
That's crazy.
That's insane. And y'all know
What country? Oh,
we're gonna go. That's crazy though. I'm usually with the Trump ski shit, but that's crazy.
That's crazy. Well, okay.
I don't know.
Let's keep going.
I don't know if we're gonna talk Stephon Diggs and Cardi B. I really don't care too bad, but we'll see. We do have a tweet of the week, which we'll get into, and then we'll wrap from there. But before we get started, as Wendell walks in, yay, Wendell! Yay! Is that him? No? Yay, Wendell! I do have a question. There he is.
What's up, my guy?
What up, my guy? What up, my guy?
Nadia.
What's up, Brody? How you feeling, man?
Why you so gentle with her? All aggressive with my hand, bro.
Huh?
Golly. Nadia, I do have a question. Because
Oh, look at Solomon.
when I went to you, you had like a Your page was gone.
Oh my god.
Your whole page was gone. No. Cause I hit her up like, yo, come on the show. She's like, I'll do it. And then I go back, your whole page was wiped out. No profile, everything
Thought I got
gone.
hacked. It gave hacked.
I didn't think you got it did get hacked. You're right. It gave hack. But then in Axe Window, we always go through this with creators that we want to bring on. They always want to delete or never post. And I'm like, this ain't, you have to post.
You have to.
Right.
So what happened? Nigga troubles.
Is this a safe? Okay, relax. Is this a safe place? It's a safe
A
place.
very safe place.
I was sad. I was in my feelings. Like I just, but when you disappear, it makes it make a nigga be like, what is she doing? Like where is she at? Like I kind of had to like let somebody's mind wander a little bit. That's all. But I'm not gonna get too deep into it. But
You know what's crazy? I'm going through that right now.
it's like that. Something's in the air. You know what it is? People change with the seasons. When it starts getting hot outside,
Oh yeah, they want
they like, yeah,
People want to be
But
outside.
once it gets cold again, they gonna come right circling right back.
Are you gonna accept them?
No.
I don't believe it.
I don't either.
believe if a man makes you delete your whole I'm talking
Okay, first of all,
The
the
whole-
make it seem like he just made me do it. I did that off the strength of me just being. I just wanted to fall off the face of the earth, but you see, it only lasted like 24 hours. Like it wasn't that long.
bro, your whole gram was wiped out.
It was profile
Like
picture
that.
gone.
What did he do? I told you I was gonna pick on you before we got started.
I'm not about to do all that.
Give him smoke. You have a platform now.
No, it's okay. I'm not gonna do all that.
Whatever.
It's okay. I move with grace. It's cool. I'm not tripping.
I like that.
I think you'll fight. You think she? Do you believe that, Jermaine?
I hope.
It's the truth. I'm really a graceful. I'm a graceful.
No, I can go for that. I can see that.
What's your sign?
Sagittarius?
Oh, okay, graceful. Okay.
Yeah, I can see.
No, I'm being hyper about no, I don't mean that.
What sign are
I
you?
don't know.
I'm a Capricorn.
Okay, Capricorns. I will say my best friend's Capricorn. She's very
I know.
sweethearts. Yeah,
Good
they
people. One of the best signs.
are. Okay, that's too far. But
Yeah.
What are you?
I'm a Virgo.
Crazy.
you part of the problem.
Damn.
Is the problem.
You part.
Is the problem.
Yeah, you are the problem.
No, I'm probably
In
one
the
of the best.
like, it's
I'm probably one of the best people you ever meet.
that's crazy. It's two sides to you. That's very. I believe that, but it's like it's two sides to Virgos. I'm not even really deep in zodiacs, but it's two sides to that science. Like they could be like the most amazing person. It's like, oh wow, like personality, like just great, sweet, and then that side, you guys got a side.
Be honest. What side do you think he leans towards? Look at him.
It's 50-50.
Jermaine, what's your sign, bro?
I'm a Pisces. We good people. People don't have nothing to say about it.
I was about to say everybody
That's what
got
I'm
dead
saying.
silent.
Yeah, I
Don't
don't
nobody know
too much
Pisces.
about Pisces.
That's all I'm saying. Because we cool.
Okay, well, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not very. I should probably be more strategic and methodical. And I feel. Do you think I'm methodical?
I do. It depends on what it is.
Because I feel like this cast, I was like, let's make it stick, and then we'll see what happens. Like you were gung ho about it. Windows, he like, let's go. And we going. So throw it together. Let's see what happens.
Shit gonna be good.
I'm
Nah,
excited.
it's gonna be great. We here.
I'm excited. All right. Did y'all see the top 50 LA rappers from Complex?
From Complex.
Yeah, did you see that?
No, I don't think so.
Did you see it? Did anybody see it?
I seen when you seen it. When you sent it to me, I kind of looked over it a little bit.
It's cool because I didn't see it either.
I don't like Complex.
But as soon as I seen it, I hit the team. I'm like, yo, how is Complex beating Suburban to some shit like this? But they came out with this top 50 list, and I don't know exactly what their list was, but I feel like it got what they wanted. The Game came in and he took over. He dropped the top 100 LA artist list.
Oh, it was a response.
Yeah, because so he felt disrespected because he was not in the top 5.
Okay.
And so Game believes he's a top 5
He
rapper.
put himself on his own list in the top 5.
Yeah. And let's go.
I fuck
Let's go to get. Okay, so the Game's list was Tupac, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Kendrick Lamar, and then himself.
Okay.
How accurate is that? I'll start here first.
I don't know if it's fully accurate because, you know what I'm saying, I got other artists that I may, you know what I'm saying, it all depends on the season, but right now, you know what I'm saying, I don't think, cause like, when is the last time Game dropped something that was significant?
The
At least that,
documentary was good.
yeah, the documentary was great.
The documentary 2, he had Kendrick on it. That shit was fire. Then he just dropped something. I don't know what it's called, but I'm a Game fan.
No. Game's
is good.
Game's a beast. He just haven't dropped nothing in a long time.
Yeah, I think it's been a couple years. I think SBRBN.
But that why does that take him out the top 5 all time? You don't think that?
Yeah, not a
Who
game.
would you replace
Shit,
the game
bro.
with?
He's some shit.
Give me his top 5 again.
His top 5 was Tupac.
Yeah.
Debatable. We're gonna get to
No,
that.
that ain't debatable.
That's not debatable.
That ain't debatable
Yeah, I
at
don't
all.
Now, is this
Fuck
Los
you talking
Angeles?
about?
Because I don't
Los-
think Tupac's not.
Yeah, he not.
No, he
Oh, this-
Thank you.
Los
No,
Angeles.
that
He's
was
from New
aggressive.
York.
Hi.
And then the Bay.
He's from New York.
This is
No.
Los Angeles?
Yes,
Yes.
Los
Okay.
Angeles.
He is considered worldwide to be a California, Los Angeles rapper.
The fact that
Not
you
Los
had to put
Angeles.
California in
Yeah,
front
Cali-
lets me know that no
He
way.
more
If
Bay.
it's California, it's Bay Area.
Yeah, he more Bay.
Kendrick said it in the song. And not like
He
us.
did.
He made a
Facts.
line like, "Don't go over there."
I'm
Ah.
gonna be honest with you.
Tupac is, you know what I'm saying, one of the people who put Cali back on the map.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Cali was dead till he showed up in the rap scene.
But that don't make him an LA rapper. Though.
Not
Oh,
even- you
yes,
wasn't
it
even
do.
like-
It don't make him
Not even alive.
To me.
It don't make him.
Because it was the embodiment of LA. Like, he showed up as the embodiment of LA.
But that don't make him
Gang,
LA.
all
He's a-
that.
But he's okay.
He didn't show up as a New York rapper.
So you don't have to be from LA to be a top 5 LA rapper. Is what you're saying?
That's what you saying.
No.
That's, what
not.
he's saying. That's what he's saying.
What I'm saying is Tupac worldwide has become basically LA. New York, he's not a New York. New York don't be like, oh, he's a New York rapper. He is
I'm
a
gonna be
LA
honest with you
rapper.
though. You have not said nothing different to prove it. You just said the same. It's like he's still not. He was born and raised in New York.
All right, push him out. Give me the rest. Give me the top 6 so I can.
Top 6: Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Kendrick Lamar, The Game, and Corrupt.
Corrupted.
But I remember Dr. Dre was like he was in top 10, but he's definitely top 5 before The Game.
Dre.
Complex had Dr. Dre top 5.
No, Dre.
Dre,
Dre
does he
rapper?
rap? That's what I'm saying. Does he
Not
rap?
as a
He
rapper.
did. You know what I'm saying? He got
A little bit. He ain't really. Nah, I ain't jacking. Nah, pause. But I ain't.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That begs the question. Game, it's a great chance he there because, you know what I'm saying, his first album was
Bro, Game is 100.
legit.
I
Well,
think he in-
you go because you don't think Game's the top 5 rapper from LA.
Me?
Yeah, you say he's not, right?
No, I'm saying. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really like a Game. That is before my time. I'm 23, so that is a little bit before my time. But he's not. I do know timeless music. I can't think of like a timeless song by him. Can you guys give me one and then, like sing it a little bit? I might be able to.
Hater to love it.
Would you lean that more 50 though?
I mean, it's his song though. You know
It
what
is
I'm
his
saying?
song. Hater to love it. Yeah.
Then you
That
got
was a
One
good. I didn't
Blood.
think he was
You
gonna have.
got One Blood. One Blood.
Oh no, you really know.
Yeah,
songs.
yeah.
I'm trying to
But,
say y'all.
you know what I'm saying? I give you the first song, the second song, you know what I'm saying? It's a good song, but it ain't like,
What? Hater to love it?
no, Hate It, Love It, great.
Okay.
I said
okay,
the
okay.
first.
Oh, okay.
I said One Blood, you know what I'm saying? That's more so, it's good. It's a very good song,
He
but
got a Drake feature.
huh?
Got a Drake feature.
Nah.
Kendrick got a
That
Drake
shit go
feature. What you
crazy.
mean?
No,
Everybody got a
Kendrick-
Drake feature.
Kendrick should be up there. I didn't say Kendrick shouldn't be up
So
there.
give me top 10 because I gotta really sit there.
This
and
is
think about
this
it.
is where it gets
Nip
crazy.
should be top 5.
You put Will I Am.
Nip should be top.
Why
5.
is Nip not? Nip is number 11 on
That's
Game's list,
Crazy.
and I don't think he was top 10 on the Complex list either.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Nip,
I can't say 'cause I listen to Nip all the time. So I listen to Nip more than Game, even though, you know what I'm saying, I
oh,
believe
for sure.
Game became more of a national artist, you know what I'm saying, where it was probably known because, you know what I'm saying, one, he was riding with 50, so 50 gave him and everybody with G Unit that spotlight. But I don't know, I might gotta go Nip over him.
Over the Game.
Yeah.
I think Nip.
I respect that.
I might go number 1 for Nip.
I fuck with Nip. That, yeah. One? Nah.
No. Kendrick.
Is a
one.
is a
Yeah, Kendrick.
Kendrick
over
shows.
Nipsey
Oh.
Hussle?
Show.
How?
Nip-
Y'all- that's his recency bias.
That's not.
Nah, fuck no.
That's
You
not.
see-
Let me ask you a question. And I mean, fuck it. And I'm not wishing this on none. But if Kendrick was to pass, if anybody on this list was to pass away, do you think their casket would be carried through the streets of Los Angeles and held at the Staples Center?
Kendrick?
Yeah. If Do you think they would carry his casket through the streets of?
Compton's going
Yes.
hard.
Oh yeah, they
Talk
go
about itty
crazy
bitty.
for
We're not
him.
talking about itty bitty Compton.
No, hey.
Hey, no, I stuttered because I look. He was like, "Are you gonna say this?"
Wildin'.
And then we're not talking about Lil Compton. This nigga's shit was at the Staples Center, bro. Who else can do that?
Kobe did
Kobe,
it.
yeah.
But Kobe is one.
Kobe's a NBA
Yeah,
player.
Kobe is
That's
one of them.
way
But
different
but
than a rapper.
I think Kendrick would be able
Kendrick
to do
for
that.
sure could do that. You know how many Grammys this nigga got?
You know how many
How many
people
awards he broke?
from LA messed with him? Look at it. Look at his recent tour that he just had here. People was going crazy.
Recency, he just beat the brakes off Drake.
Huh?
He just
Exactly.
beat.
That's
But
what
if
I'm
he never
saying.
beat the brakes off Drake, I mean, his concert
Yeah.
would still be crazy.
I-
But
Yeah. Come on
let
now.
me stop,
Come
let
on.
me
Let's
stop,
not do
let me
that.
stop,
To a
let me
certain
stop.
extent,
Hey, I
I
love
don't
my
think-
plugs. I love my people. I love Kendrick.
You crazy.
Yeah, my
bro.
bad, my
Kendrick
bad,
number
my
one
bad.
for sure.
I don't think Nipsey's relevancy as far as like, oh, they're carrying his cassettes through the streets of LA was for his rap. I feel like it was probably his like influence in the community.
That's
more so.
it. That-
It wasn't.
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
It wasn't really had to do with his.
He was he became a staple in LA.
Are we
Yeah.
only talking music on this? It's just pure music? Because if it's just pure music, Nip ain't.
Well, it's a rapper.
top.
I mean, I don't think. What else would we be judging it off of, though?
Well, yeah.
Impact.
Oh,
I'm going.
Hey,
straight off
hold on.
music. And Nip
I got somebody else that, you know
Hold
what
on,
I'm saying?
did she throw a shot at me? It's too much. No, I'm joking.
I'm just saying.
What just happened? No, go.
You know what I'm saying? There's another blood that's a better rapper than him.
YG.
Yes.
Better rapper than who?
The Game.
He's not a
Wow,
better
that's
rapper.
a conversation.
He's not a better rapper.
Hey,
No.
Come on now.
If you talking, okay, see.
We're not talking lyricist. We're talking rapper.
That's a conversation.
Lyricist is different. Rapper,
Where's
Like the
YG
flow
at?
of it?
Oh, they got YG at 15. That's disrespectful.
that
Yeah,
very
that's
disrespectful.
That's disrespectful.
He's in the top 5.
I gotta look at complex list.
He's in the top 5.
YG's top 5. for
I feel
sure.
like
that's a
Game
good
was
point.
just-
Yeah.
That's a good
writing
point.
down names.
No, I
I
ain't gonna
feel
lie.
that nigga's just writing down names, bro. Cause ain't no way, bro. YG top 15 is crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. I swear to God, when I seen Game come with a list of 100, I was like, he definitely used ChatGPT.
Yeah.
that
I
nigga
can
definitely
see that,
used
though. I can see that,
ChatGPT,
though.
bro.
This is
Yeah.
It's
wild,
no
bro.
way.
This is wild.
50 LA rappers. I just want to see real quick LA rappers.
Yeah.
If-
I think he was more so just showing love to like Currency and who else? Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? Because they did pave the way for all this shit. So I think he was just paying
Yeah,
homage.
that's cool, but you know
I
what
think
I'm
that's
saying?
what he was trying to do.
yeah, I like that you said YG. That's absolutely.
Why-
YG for sure.
YG is definitely, you know what I'm
He
saying?
top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
Top 5.
I'll give him that. All in all, I feel like you had some spicy something to say about the game. You didn't want him in top 5.
Just, I looked at the whole list. Like it just didn't seem like accurate to me. Like Roddy Ricch was at like 30 or 31 or something, and then Will.I.Am was at 24. It just kind of seemed like it was like I didn't even know Will.I.Am was from Los Angeles.
I didn't know
I
that
didn't either. I didn't know
And
shit.
what does he have? OMG with Usher and
I mean, hold on now.
He
Will.I.Am
got some shit though. But I wouldn't.
his top. That's definitely his top song.
To be like,
Oh, Jeezy at top 50 is insane.
And he missed some people too. He missed like current.
Yeah, how you got Doja Cat at 50? Joe Moses, 66.
Oh, that's crazy. Joe Moses is a legend in LA.
He's at least top 25.
Bro got Kid Ink at 54.
Yeah.
right.
So, you know what I'm saying? That list is, you know what I'm saying? That list is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
The crazy thing about lists is like they're gonna always go viral because everyone's so opinionated. It's the most genius marketing.
No, of course.
It's insane. It's insane. I'm just mad that Complex beat us to it, but we'll work on it.
Yep.
Somebody gonna get fired. All right. Okay. Moving off of that. So, have y'all been seeing what's going on with this DDG situation?
DD.
I know you're not tapped in with this.
Yeah.
Do you even know who DDG is?
I don't, that's why I was like DDG. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They call this nigga doo-doo garbage right
Yeah,
now,
nah,
which
for
is
real.
crazy. Are y'all tapped in with DDG?
Yeah, I've been seeing
Yeah, I seen that.
All right. So basically, long story short, his girl filed something against him, tried to take the kids. You know how that go.
of course.
A lot of drama going on. But she was going to Italy to shoot a movie for 2 months.
Yeah.
So he filed like a immediate motion
Where you can't move the kids.
where you can't move the kids. Said
Yeah.
she was like crazy, beating on them. A whole bunch of text messages came out of her basically saying she wanted to commit suicide and a bunch of crazy shit. He's alleging that she's like stabbing him and a lot of crazy shit. My personal thought is I've watched DDG literally fall off and come back relevant with all of this different shit. And I just think this nigga's like a marketing genius. I don't know if this is the greatest way to do it, but he's like a marketing genius. Like he's top 5 in my mind on the internet right now, and I don't know how he's done it. I genuinely don't know how he's done it.
I agree with that. Yeah. But this being a marketing ploy that would be wild.
Hey,
really? You fucking with your family, like.
Right. Yeah, but in the days of today's world, Kanye show you they'll use anything for marketing ploy.
I don't think Kanye use anything for marketing ploy though.
Come on.
Well, no, he do.
Kanye's a clown.
I was just gonna say.
But not. I don't think he used. I think he really like just want to say how he feeling. Like now, I think he just need to get that shit off his chest.
Yeah,
but at a certain point he used it as you know what I'm saying a marketing ploy. But at a certain point he did.
I don't think DDG situation is marketing though. I think it kind of just hit the fan.
Yeah, I think it's real.
But I also don't think she's wrong either. The internet's trying to flip it now. Like first she was the victim. They're dragging him through the mud.
She's still the victim.
But no, what I've been seeing, they're trying to make him to be the victim now.
So why do you think she's not wrong?
Because as I'm looking through the messages, it's like almost triggering. Like it's like she's crashing out, obviously, but I have no kids, so she had a newborn baby or however the baby was, and she's going through postpartum depression. I've had friends,
that's an assumption.
I've had
what you don't.
Postpartum is a real thing,
but
it is.
Everybody goes through it though. Whether it's depressing or not, they still postpartum is still a thing. You add depression,
but it's okay. Can you say for a fact she's depressed, or you're assuming she's depressed?
I mean, from the context of what I read, it didn't seem like it was like, and she's crashing out, you know. And then I'm not gonna lie, his responses would have pissed me off. Like that's crazy.
What was his response?
He said something like, "I can't." Like he was being.
She'll send a million sentences. He sent one sentence.
I have the
women naturally type faster. Women, they'll sit there and they'll write you a 20-page letter, and you be like,
"That is fake."
You know what I'm saying? You try to get 3 things back, and something else then came in.
Nah, window trying to go viral. Window trying to go viral. Here, I'm gonna find some of the text. Y'all keep going. I'm gonna find some of the text. We see what I got up in here.
But that's how it works.
I think that she's been putting air tags on this nigga shit. I know you seen that.
Yeah.
Air tags was on like his cars?
Yes, the fine word. So she put an air tag on one of his cars, followed the nigga. He was at the movies with a chick. She tried to fight the chick.
Okay.
Like, what?
He's wrong. Like, you see how you
how's he wrong?
In life you learn this. With every outside of relationships, like just in life, with every action there is a reaction. And what you bring out of a woman is what you're going to get. I'm pretty sure she wasn't always like that. Therefore, he's wrong. Like there's no.
Are they still together?
No.
At that point in time, were they or were they not? We don't know.
At that point,
we don't know.
Yeah.
Clearly not. They're not now.
But they said this was before
the ever reaction. So wouldn't that be vice versa? Wouldn't that work both ways?
Okay, but all I'm saying is what he did. What did she do? He would have. I feel like
you're not holding it. She said,
"Hey, you know accountability."
I think they both wrong.
Hold on. They'll hold on to it.
Hold on. We gotta be fair. She is the only woman, so I don't want to gang up on her.
No,
I can take it. I can take the smoke.
I think they both.
She said, "I'm going to," and I'm paraphrasing. She said, "I'm gonna kill myself. Halo's not gonna see it. My son won't see it, but you can basically have him." She was upset because he slept with this girl named Lala, which you can imagine by the name Lala. She's probably beautiful, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Which is crazy. Nobody
Lala's
believes me.
Not.
But I promise to God, Lala and what's the other girl? Ruby Rose used to live in my building when I lived in Atlanta. Nobody believes me though. But they did.
I believe you.
Thank you. I didn't shoot no shots though, but they was bad back then too. But anyways, can't believe you're sitting up here and you're gonna say you think he's wrong.
He is wrong. Nobody acts like that for any reason. Like,
I mean, that's called
just no reason.
Sex and emotions. Like this, that's what happens. But it doesn't mean
it's more than sex and emotions. They had a child together.
Right.
Like and personally, he's already crap anyway because this woman brought your child into this world and you're gonna disrespect the mother of your child off the bat. You're already like a bad person.
What about when she was sitting up there posting with oh boy, what's up with the singer nigga? You know what I'm talking about. Was Brent Faiyaz?
Yeah.
But
this all happened.
But what?
This all happened after. You can't.
Look at you got niggas singing. Imagine you have a baby with somebody and your baby mama is posted up with Brent Faiyaz. And he's known for like, wait, what'd he say? What'd he say? You know I'm leaving. Well, no, I'm like, this is the nigga you going for?
Okay, well,
Yeah, give me something.
all I'm saying is I'm pretty sure that was after the fact. Like we don't have timestamps.
Oh my
We
God.
have if we have a timestamp, and if this happened before, then I can't. There's not much I will be able to say about it. But if this happened after you played in my face, after you're cheating on me, and I'm over here crashing on your phone, and you're telling me, he said something, and I'll paraphrase. He said something along the lines of, "Oh, I can't believe you're acting like this right now. Like you can't believe it." Well,
She said she's gonna kill herself, bro. No, I cannot. I cannot believe you're acting like
Hold on. You are talking to somebody who just deleted their profile.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to be sensitive.
It wasn't on no suicidal type of thing.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not even.
It happens.
But
It happens. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like
It's okay. It
But
happens.
God forbid that happened to me when I was in that, like in her shoes, and I had a child. I would probably feel like almost the same way. Like that's
Because
crazy.
this nigga didn't give a fuck. Like
He didn't care. He showed
you got
her
your whole
he did
baby
not
mama,
care.
like, crashing
Jermaine,
out. Like,
tell me what happens when you're dealing with a woman and you show that you care. How does that end? How does that end for you?
Never. It never ends well.
Well, then you should pick better women because that's not
I mean,
all women.
That's.
I mean, that's not all women.
It's not all women, but
Not all women.
I've yet to run into, and I don't know why it works like this. You know what I'm saying? It just seems crazy when a guy shows up, gives everything he has, and then the woman like, oh, he's boring. I don't want him. But if a dude is toxic,
Oh, they love it.
oh, they love
They
toxic
love it.
men.
I can see that a little bit, but you just can't. You
I
can't.
don't know. You like
you
it.
They
can't-
like it.
You can't do it too much off the bat. Like you can't be too much
Yeah,
of
I
a good
don't
man
know.
off the bat because then I personally that's just me though. I don't.
Not
know.
just you. This is
I
women
need a
in
whistle.
general.
What do you mean you can't be too much of a good man off the bat?
Wait, what?
Tell me how that makes sense. Tell me how
Like-
that makes rational sense.
Hey,
That is wild.
What do you want from me?
It sounds bad. It really sounds bad, but it really makes sense. Like, let me try to break it down. Like,
Oh
if
my
you
God.
if you just come off the bat, like, just kind of like maybe. Actually, I can't even say that because I feel like if you're too corny, I'm automatically
Okay,
just-
it's not corny. It's corny.
But
Good. If you bring it, oh, they want the flowers. You give them all that. At a certain point, they're gonna be like, I do not want it.
But you bringing flowers like every day, and then they become corny. But
Not-
if you bringing flowers, then
yeah,
okay,
like every
you good.
now and
Why
then.
is-
It's like you could do too much of being a good guy. That's what she basically saying. Like it's you could do too much.
I
That's
hear
when
it.
it
yeah,
become
don't
corny.
do too much.
I hear it, but like,
Do you want a woman that does too much off the bat? No, she's gonna come. You're gonna be like,
If she comes cooking,
that's the
cleaning, dude gonna love that. Like,
I'ma love that shit.
look, hey,
you cook every day. God damn. Like, no, I
No, keep cooking.
You wanna have sex every day? Well, that might get it.
no, you go.
Every day is a little extreme.
No, I'm saying, but what happens is if you a dude, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, you sending her money to get her nails done, you doing all this. At a certain point, she gonna be like, oh, I don't want this thing, a sucker. I don't want him.
yeah, that's a sucker. That's a sucker.
Even if it's your
why are you-
man, and if
No,
you
no,
should-
we're in a like if
I'm talking about in a relationship.
Oh no, that's different then. That's why I'm saying pick better women because that's different.
Yeah.
But if you like if you're doing all this to get me, it's like you trying to buy me. Like
No.
Like,
I'm telling
a
you,
sucker.
I've seen that. Even if dudes that's in a relationship, married, they seem like the good dude. Women don't want that.
They don't.
They don't want that.
Nah,
You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
believe
You should.
You
You
think
show.
women want a good?
For sure.
You name a good dude that you know.
For sure.
What's
No. Name a good dude that you know that got a girl. You know what I'm saying? That appreciate what he does.
That's a
Name-
tough question though. That's
I
not
say,
fair. That's
what-
not fair.
Anybody in a relationship, I'm pretty sure.
Nah.
If you why be in that relationship?
a healthy relationship.
A healthy one. All you do is gotta
Okay.
communicate.
That ain't what I
You know what I'm saying?
answer the question.
But you can't act like every relationship gonna be good. Like it's gonna be toxic shit. In a
Of
relationship
course.
off rip. So it's like you gonna have that. It's gonna come with it. Now, if you get a good guy and say the girl do something that the good guy don't like, and then he just like fuck it, like it is what it is. Like I'm gonna still buy her flowers and shit. You a corny nigga. Like that's what
Okay.
it come. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No
Like
disciplinary type of.
that's what I'm saying. Not
things.
disciplinary. That kind of
Yeah,
sound like kind of
disciplinary.
wild.
Like you
but,
can't reward bad behavior, basically.
Yeah, don't do that with me because I'm gonna walk all.
Exactly.
Don't do that.
I agree with that though.
You still got
That's-
man,
but
you
that-
gotta
yeah.
discipline. You have to have disciplinary action for like bad behavior type.
No, you do.
Because if I'm
You
tripping
do.
and you still like kind of like on me like that, like you see I'm not really interested, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, you're like not self-aware whatsoever. Like that's.
But just like how you said you pulled away just for him to check out to see where you are. When dude,
hey, he's watching right now. He in the comments.
Yeah,
going crazy. I wasn't gonna say nothing. He in the comments going crazy.
I would. I
He's a nice guy because he in these comments.
Because what happens is a good dude do that. The second he pull away, she like, wait, where you going?
We can't
Why is that?
figure that because it's a push and pull. But it's like it's more so.
She's sharp.
It's more so like. I think that's not a man or a woman. That's just human nature altogether. If somebody pulls away from you, it strikes your ego. Like it's an ego thing. It's an egotistical thing. It's not really It's not really like it's just it's your ego. Like she's not feeling me right now. Hold on, let me see what she's doing. Or she's not doing what she usually does. She's not texting. She's not blowing up my phone, crying. So me. Like why are you leaving me? And you stop doing that, they're gonna be like, hold on, where's she at? And that's likewise. If he did that with me, I'll be like, oh, like you don't miss me. Like what's that's human nature.
I tell you, I'm in when I tell you I'm in that right now, but that's not healthy. That's immature.
Who are you telling? Well, it is. But it's also human nature though.
Is he ignoring you right now?
Oh, no, she in a good mood. Hey, she's smiling.
Damn,
I should have gave her something to drink. Golly. Okay. Anyways, shout out to Aki. He's one of our moderators. Appreciate you, brother. Aki, be real. Have we not upgraded the lives? Put it in the chat, please. Yo, hit the like button. We're live for the first time. We got a couple people here. This is dope. I rock with it. Let's transition. I think it just makes sense to transition. I don't have too much to say about it, but are you seeing this Stephen Diggs and Cardi B situation?
Yeah, I am.
What are your thoughts on this?
Part of that shit too. Yes,
huh?
The game responded.
The game? What happened?
It was like he posted like a picture of their kid.
The game posted a picture of their kid?
Yeah, and he was like, like
the hairstyle.
This is me.
Oh, I seen that.
Yeah, what he say? I forgot what he say. He was like, yeah, this is.
Nigga,
this is when I know that a nigga not gonna do nothing or something like that. It was something like
imagine your girl going with another man and then getting the same, like him matching the stepfather is crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That is crazy.
You say he matching? What do you mean?
So basically, and I don't know how, like, the internet just put some shit together. I don't know if it's real, but the internet making this story. But basically, like, Stephon Diggs, a football player.
Yeah.
Offset, a rapper. Offset is with his girl, and like the child has the same hairstyle as the same exact hairstyle as the new dude, basically. And it's just all on the internet. Like, she's basically modeling the kid after the new dad.
Yeah.
How would that make you feel? You wouldn't care?
Nah.
Oh, you mature as hell. I'm crashing now. I'm crashing shit.
For a hairstyle, nah.
But
but to me,
if your son had a matching outfit with the new dad, you wouldn't care?
It's context to this.
That's what I was just gonna say. It's definitely context to this.
Why is that context?
Because to me, you know what I'm saying,
they beef.
how obviously, you know what I'm saying, but to me, how much are you around? Find a way to get more time with your kid. Because if you find a way to get more time with your kid, you got time to change your hairstyle.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why context is important.
See, you get the kid, is your week, you change your hairstyle. Now the mom like, why you change your hairstyle? I just got to do it.
What I do when they with me is what I do when they with me.
That's petty, though.
It's not petty.
Why you changing the hair?
These are my kids.
I just spent $200 on his hairstyle. Why
that's
you
him
changing
being a
it?
father.
But she was being petty about putting the same hairstyle on the nigga.
Well, according to him, it's not petty. It is what it is.
It's not that I say it's not petty. What happens is you're allowed to do that. You know what I'm saying? You're allowed to dress them up. And no, I'm telling you, and that's vice versa. I'm able to do the same thing. Just don't get mad.
I don't believe you. If somebody dressed my kid, anybody's kid like another dude, you're crashing out, bro.
But purposely, though.
It don't even purpose.
She's like, I'm trying to fuck with you.
She obviously, just like you said, she want a reaction.
It's the intent.
I'm not going to give it to you.
That's what it is. It's the intent.
I'm not going to give you what you want.
It's the intention.
So if the intentions were
pure. Because when a guy give you what you want, you like, oh, you start feeling yourself. You look, you know what I'm saying? You start feeling yourself. You like, I still got him.
What is this? I'm
clock it.
Why do you know that?
Huh?
He's hip.
Come on, man. I'm older but younger than you.
Yo,
but no, you know what I'm saying? But that's why they want that. That's the reason they put it out there. Okay, I'm not gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you a smile and say, hey man, I'm happy for him. That eats him up. Cause now she like, wait a minute. And like you said earlier, you're not mad, you're not missing me. They want their ego tap because if you crash out, they like, oh yeah, I still got him.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
nah,
exactly
she
what he
winning.
did.
You know what I mean?
But sometimes crashing out makes me feel good.
No. Crashing out.
Like sometimes that make me feel. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry.
That means she still controls you.
Fact.
She controls you from a distance.
You goddamn right. We crashing out.
No. You don't get the control.
So when you crash out, do you feel good after too, or just while you're doing it? Afterwards, I know afterwards you feel like, man.
That's a good question. You got a future in this, kid. I'm gonna sign you. You got a future in this, kid. Damn, that's a good question. No, I think sometimes after that high is gone, you definitely like you come back to reality.
Why did I do that?
But that's why you gotta crash out again.
No.
You gotta crash again. You gotta keep it. You gotta
Don't
keep
work
the
on
dopamine hit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to crash out, you know what I'm saying? But it's another thing to hold your poison and look them in the face and, you know what I'm saying? They felt like they was trying to do something to you and you sit there like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, I ain't a crash out type.
Like, so you're not mad? Mad at what?
Yeah. The best revenge, like, is just moving on with your life,
Yeah,
and bossing up
facts.
and doing better.
Facts.
My dad taught me that.
I'm telling you, situation that I just, you know what I'm saying, went through, the thing that they hate most is that I show up and smile like, hey, what up?
Hey, I hate that you just did that. I don't like that you smile like that.
Yeah, like, hey, what up?
That rubbed me the wrong way. Wait, but I guess. I mean,
I'm not that mature. It depends.
I'm not either. It sounds
it
good, but I still.
I'm about to say y'all flip flopping.
Yeah.
Just said.
It depends. It really do.
That's what you should do, but that doesn't mean I
Yeah.
do it. I'm still human. I'm still learning. I'm still like growing. But like I do know that after I crash out, I'm gonna feel like crap the next day
Oh, for sure.
because it's like, why did I do that? Why did I give you my energy?
I have been wanting to say this since, like, I've been wanting to say this all episode. I feel like you bust windows.
Oh, no.
I really do. I really
really
feel
not
like
a violent
you
person.
throw bricks through windows, like
No.
100%.
I'd be feeling the urge to, but I would never go through with it. No. I'm not that type of person. Like I'll cuss you out, and my words will hurt you more than my actions. You see how small I am? I can't do much damage.
But that's why I said
my mouth though.
No, but that's the women in their mouth.
My
boy.
mouth?
That mouth. That's why you have to learn to control yourself because they
your whole existence.
yeah.
I'm not thinking.
And that's not good. I'm
Oh,
trying to work on that
shit.
too. But I
What
will.
do you say?
I would no.
You-
It's like what they wouldn't say. That's the biggest thing. They wouldn't say anything to get to you.
That's why I'm sleeping with your brother. Like,
that's-
crazy. Like,
no,
you
that's-
what?
That's crazy.
no.
that's insane.
They
Oh, so you
wouldn't-
ain't really about it then. That's what I'm saying.
No.
No, I'm not.
No. She
You are-
probably wouldn't say that because she didn't do it. But if it's anything that it's aligned to what she might do,
That's what I'm saying.
she's going to say it.
You gonna have to hurt me. Let's hurt me. If you gonna hurt you, what you gonna say?
No. I would say it. Like I've said it for sure.
If you won't cross that, you ain't said.
Like I'm just, and I know how to talk. I know how to articulate how I feel. So it's like when you really push me, but I only do that when I feel like you don't care about my feelings. Because when you don't care about my feelings, I don't care about yours. Like, but men show that they don't care about your feelings through their actions. Their actions.
But y'all don't care about our actions, though.
I do.
All right.
Who told you that?
Your actions. I don't know. Women don't care about your actions. Jermaine might be the only person out here that got a healthy relationship.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd be
kudos
cool
to
then.
you.
I'm just not
So how do you make it work?
See, communication. But you hear that a lot though. But that's really
Right. So
what
give
it
us
is.
some real gems, nigga.
That's real gem.
Nigga said, what does
That's
that mean?
facts.
Communication
Like,
about
you
what?
just gotta be open about everything, dog. What you don't like, what you do like. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that rubbed me the wrong way. Or and even if like don't get defensive, like that's a big thing. Like niggas be getting defensive when somebody says something they don't like. So you just gotta, chill, be back, just listen to what they gotta say. You know what I'm saying?
Are you open about what things that you don't like? Because
Yeah.
you're nonchalant. So
Yeah,
you are
yeah,
open.
yeah. No, I am open. So if I don't like it, like I just say it. I'll never crash out. Like that's just not me. And that's like a pet peeve too. Like of her, she don't like me being nonchalant. But I just don't like getting my
can see
energy
that.
to negative shit. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's like going bad or going in a like different direction, I just be quiet.
How long have I known you?
Shit, a cool minute, nigga. It's been like 15.
I've never seen this nigga mad.
Yeah, I be cool.
I was just heard him
I
say.
be
I don't
cool.
think I've
Oh,
ever
that's
seen
that's
him mad.
good. You know what I'm
be
saying?
cool.
God,
This nigga be crashing out.
I'm a wild boy, man. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm a wild boy. I don't even think I'm wild.
Nah, he ain't wild. It's like
I think people
don't think
I think how I come off is very like intense to people. I took a personality test and there was like how you come off. It's not funny. I had to learn myself. But the dude was telling me, he was like, based on your personality test, like how I come off it's like 2 times whatever I think it is.
yeah.
And so I think I'm just very intense.
No, I can see that. I can definitely see you being intense. But just like he said, I don't think, because everybody it's communication. I don't believe it's communication. I believe it's understanding. Because what happens is in most relationships, I could say one thing and you hear a whole different thing that I just said.
Yeah.
But I believe if you get a level of understanding, like, hey, this is what I feel and why I feel that way, and you can get it to where they can understand it, then I think that's where, you know what I'm saying, it becomes healthy line of communication.
I get that, but that's what I'm saying. You got to know how to communicate, because you can't just say something and expect them to understand it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, like I feel like you'll say something and you just want them to understand it instead of like talking to them more and trying to get them to understand it, or like really get it from your point of view.
Yeah.
Because you can't just assume that they understand it and then now they crash out again and you like, like you didn't hear what I was saying, but you didn't really say what you were saying. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I gotta dive deep. But it's really like levels to this shit. So it's like, you just learn your partner. The more you learn your partner, the more you take time to get to know them, and then it should be all cool. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta pick the right one.
Nah, yeah.
For real. And then it's gonna be bad times. So you really just gotta put the energy, like if something really bad is going on, then you gotta just like be there to stick through it, because it's easy to leave. So
it is.
It takes some hard work. For sure.
And I think for women, maybe just me, but what I've learned about women, because women care about what other women think. You know what I'm saying? So I believe it's important that they got a good friend group.
Yeah.
Because if they don't have a good friend group, the information that will be passed back to them and will be trash. And they'll take that trash information, and now, you know what I'm saying, it's like, okay, I told him I don't like him. I can't go back over there and say that, so they just don't mess with him no more, or don't deal with him, because they care about their friend group. But if they got a friend group like, no, you know what I'm saying, make sure you know what I'm saying, you get back home. You know what I'm saying, take care of your man, do this. You know what I'm saying? They'll be more open to doing that. But when you got a trash friend group,
but
it's bad.
I also think too, it's the woman who's in the position, because oftentimes she will, maybe not over exaggerate, but she'll always tell what he's doing not right.
Of course.
And that's gonna always stick out more than versus you just holding down your home front.
I feel like I tell both sides of the story though.
Go.
I want like an honest like opinion. But one thing also, like side note, I've learned is if I'm talking to, and this is no shade to my friends because I know they're watching right now, but like if I know I have friends that don't necessarily have like successful relationships under their belt, then I talk to like my sisters, who one is engaged, one is in like a healthy relationship. Yeah. I talk to my dad. Like I know who to ask for certain things. But of course I've been to my friends and they're like, girl,
of course.
Nigga, like
you're too good
like,
to have to deal
you
with
bad,
this.
like like, and I need that though. I do need that. I need that. Like those are good. I have good friends, but but if I want to stay and I want to make this work, I know who to talk to.
Yeah.
So that's
but once again, when you want to stay, not like, because every relationship you're gonna have bad times, like.
Right.
But when do you stay?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you do need your friends to tell you you're being stupid, you're being dumb for staying.
But that's
when don't they give you that information because they don't want to offend you? So even when like you may be doing something stupid, you know what I'm saying, and they go, you know what I'm saying, they hypothetically like, you know what I'm saying, y'all had an argument, girl, you shouldn't have to put up with that. Like you gonna have to put up with some arguing sometimes, but they're gonna always tell you shouldn't have to put up with that.
Nah.
No?
We're not doing that. You normalize cheating in relationships?
Do I normalize it?
That's what you sound like you was doing.
I told you I come off as intense, right? I said that.
Like, is that
no? I think it be happening. Have you ever in your life, to 23 years you've been on this earth, a lot of experience. Have you ever seen or heard a relationship that didn't involve some sort of infidelity?
No, I was just gonna say that I think there's no doubt in my mind. I think every man cheats. Like I think
So
every
then
man
you
cheats.
agree. You
Wait a minute.
normalize
Yeah,
it.
wait, no, I don't believe every man
No.
cheats.
Not you.
Yeah,
But you know what
Solomon,
I'm saying?
cam up.
Say
What you
that.
gotta say,
Y'all
Solomon?
hear
Cam
that.
up, man.
No,
Y'all hear that?
I'm just saying,
I
not
think-
every man cheats, though.
What do you mean?
No. See, well, once again, hold on.
Is he really a man
No,
then?
no.
I'm joking, I'm joking.
Listen.
Wow.
Once again, we talked about women loving toxic men. So what happens is toxic men cheat. This is why most times they go for him. Why they flat? They get to see all that comes with him, and they like, I got to have him. Look, I got to have him. They love toxicity.
I don't think
and
they
then
want-
and then it turns
No.
around.
They don't want the man that they want a man who women want a man who or they want a man who can have every woman but still chooses them.
Yeah, nobody wants.
But what happens?
This toxicity around that does not have to
But
be
what's the
cheating.
likelihood of a man who could have every woman and don't go out and try to the ability? We just argue. You're not giving me none tonight. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna find a way to get some.
Nah, that's
Who is
petty.
evil?
That's petty. That's toxic.
Wow.
That's evil.
That's toxic.
That's
That's
evil.
wild.
Huh?
That's evil.
The only time
That's wrong.
No.
The only time- if you're in
I'm
a
not saying
relationship-
I'm not saying it's right. I'm telling you what happens.
No, that's not. No. Hell no. Hell no.
So just because we
hey,
have
cancel him. Cancel him.
because just
I'm
because we
with it.
have a
I'm with it.
disagreement, you gotta go cheat on me.
That's crazy.
We might make up tomorrow, and you done did some dirt.
And most times, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you where women who
Nah, he
choose
crazy. I can't
for
get none
women-
tonight. I got you.
No.
Damn.
No. Women who choose toxic, I'm talking toxic man. You know what I'm saying? This is where we talk about.
But you just said not every man. So not every toxic man does that. My toxicity might be ignoring you.
That's like some lust.
Yeah, that's
That's
it's
a lust-
it's levels
that's a
to
lustful
toxicity.
man.
Listen, talk to the
What-
toxic king.
The toxic king just talked about every relationship having cheating in it. So if
Right.
every relationship,
But
having
how
cheating
you
in
said it,
you
that
gonna,
was-
you gonna tell me this is not what you're doing? You just
Listen.
talked about some toxic
Listen,
stuff.
he about like 6 offensive strikes being petty on this pod. That was the most petty shit I ever heard.
Nah,
in my
that
life.
was wild though.
No,
That was-
but I'm telling you what happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, all right, tonight you didn't give me none. That's cool. But what happens is when a woman's mad, until whatever she decides to not be mad anymore, for whatever reason she decides to not want to be mad anymore, you're not gonna get none until she's not mad.
Okay, so what if when she's mad, she went to go get some?
And sometimes
I'm
that happens.
I'm from
So,
Halle
look,
Bailey.
so look.
What's her name? Halle
Hold
Bailey.
on, hold on. Let me ask you. Let me ask
you.
you. Have you ever cheated in a relationship?
I have. I
Come
cheat-
on.
You
I
have.
cheated back. I've only been in one relationship. in
Oh,
my life.
better question. Well,
Why did you cheat back? Come on.
I didn't cheat back the first time he cheated.
That ain't what I said. Why did you cheat back?
Because emotionally, I was not present in the relationship anymore. But we were still. And I was like 19, 20 years old.
How long was y'all together?
From when I was 18 up until when I was 20. So 2 years, turning 19 and
So what about the one you just was in that closed the Facebook down?
close to.
I mean the Instagram and Twitter and all that.
No, I never. I've actually. He won't believe it, but I've actually never when we were actually on. It's push and pull on and off. But when I was actually with him, I never cheated on him. Never.
She sound like she's trying to save face right now.
No,
When
I
you
swear.
out of that,
Hey, he
I'm-
might hear this.
I'm for real.
He
No,
might hear
I'm
this.
so for real. I'm so for real. When we're good, and we're doing this.
Have you ever cheated on you?
You can't even really call it cheating because that's not my boyfriend.
Yeah, it's like a on and
it's
off
like a
thing.
situation. Is this generation does that situation stupid situation?
Did I say yes?
But that's my. But that's
That's exactly
But
what
What is that?
for sure, I'll be like, that's my man, for sure. But I'm not gonna say that's. I'm not gonna say that like a relationship because he hasn't. I'm not
But
gonna
him,
say that.
so you say it's not your man, but if he out there knocking something else down, you got a
Oh,
problem
whip
with
his
it.
ass, yeah.
Oh, that's your man.
Yeah, sure, man.
But anyway, no, I he probably has, but I don't want to know about it.
Okay.
Once again, women like toxic men. So that's why, once again, I do whatever you gonna do. If said just no, let me find out about it.
I think women.
No, I don't never. I didn't say that.
Hell,
I didn't
man.
say that.
I don't think not necessarily toxic. I think she just like him.
Jermaine, do you think that you're toxic?
Nah.
Is Jermaine toxic? I just make sure.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Great little group we got here.
No.
Window true colors are showing today, man. Okay, I do want to get into the tweet of the week. I don't know. Have you ever seen it? Did y'all see the tweet of the week?
You said the
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh
see
yeah.
that.
All right, cool. So hopefully you got an answer ready. But if not,
I feel like that's like an obvious answer. Kind of, sort of.
I know what you're gonna say. It's gonna be burnt out. But let's see.
What I mean? Okay, go ahead.
I ain't heard.
Tweet of the week
about
comes
it in
from-
a long time.
From Chris being home. Oh, I'm so special. Chris being honest is what his thing is. He said, "What's the worst mistake a tourist can make in Los Angeles?" We'll go with you.
Why? Because you know what I want to say.
I think I know what you're gonna say.
Wearing the baseball caps. Don't do that. If you, that's not okay.
I knew you was gonna say that.
But that is the real answer. Like,
It
Is it
man.
still?
okay, so you're gonna wear a Houston Astros hat when you going to go see Nipsey's store? Do it.
I ain't gonna
Niggas
lie.
don't know.
I ain't
Do
gonna
it.
lie. I wore a what's the 60s hat? The S hat. What's that? What has that? Mariners. I wore a Mariners hat in Hollywood. I seen this hood looking nigga, but I took that hat off so fast.
Oh, for real?
I took that shit off. So I was in the middle of I was in like a network set, and I took that shit off so bad.
I lived in Alabama. They don't take this shit serious.
They don't.
They don't. So like,
But that- you
if
think-
somebody really come out here and just wear a hat, not knowing, but they'll just wear a hat. And just
But
not know. That shit real.
it maybe it's just me. LA gang banging
It's
is
different.
it's not it's what it used to be. When I'm a little older than y'all. Gang banging used to be if you wore something somewhere, it was a problem.
Yeah, I
Now
thought
you
could
can
get
damn
away.
near wear whatever you want. Hoods doing songs with each other, they hanging out. All that shit don't matter like it used to.
You could definitely wear what you want. Just watch where you wearing it.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Like, but
I agree.
I used to agree with that. You know what I'm saying? But now I see people everywhere with everything on.
Jermaine, what you think?
I don't think so.
No,
What you talking about the thing?
What you think? What's the worst mistake?
The worst mistake, I think everybody want to go to the stars, go see the stars. Shit, yeah, that shit ain't it. No, that shit
smokers.
dirty. I'm about to say
Hollywood
you
is-
might get chased.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Where should-
But don't do it. Do
Wait,
not do it.
Where should they go?
Oh, bro, where should I?
Like if I'm
we
coming
got
to
a lot
LA,
of those sites. We got
I'm coming to LA, bro. Me and the homies, we getting an Airbnb. Like, where do I go?
oh the homies like there's a homie. You trying to go to clubs, but you know what I'm saying? I don't think I'll go to
I'm
Houston.
29,
You know what
nigga. I
I'm
ain't
saying?
tryna go to
If I want to go to clubs.
I'm gonna keep telling this, bro. This is a LA brand. Respect your city. You gonna tell them to go to Houston?
If I'm going to clubs, like I'm trying to go out, yeah, I'm going to Houston.
Have you been to Houston?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you been to Houston?
I haven't.
Do you travel? You don't travel, huh? Not yet.
I just came back from Atlanta.
Oh, I went to school in Atlanta. Super fun.
Really? Yeah, my sister graduated from Georgia State.
Atlanta, yep.
Atlanta turned
was
So I went
like
to
an hour away.
graduation.
I should live too.
Yeah, turned up.
Yeah, Atlanta. Place that you should go or do, you know what I'm saying? Is go to the tourist
No,
place.
what shouldn't the tourists do?
What shouldn't they do
When
is
they
go
come?
to the tourist places like Santa Monica. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you going to the pier
I
for?
think the pier would be cool.
That's
The pier would
cool.
be-
Because what if you come from somewhere that doesn't have a beach?
You saying that
That's
because you never
different.
the pier is a dope place. If
Yeah,
you've
that's
never
different.
seen no shit like that,
Maybe. You know what I'm saying?
bro, niggas don't have a pier with a fucking giant circle on it. Like, who has that?
Santa Monica, Long Beach.
Because you
know what I'm
live
saying?
here though. What if I'm from Idaho, bro? I don't even have Ferris wheels. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I just think it's maybe I'm saying I guess you know what I'm saying if you just going to go see a beach, but I just think it's a lot of other stuff to you know what I'm saying to do here opposed to just go to
What would
Santa
be them
Monica.
things though?
What would be the things that I don't know.
I want to know. I really don't know, but I want to know.
It's not much, bro.
That's what
LA
I'm saying.
yeah,
I'm from the city, but like, what you?
You know, LA has it's ranked, I think, I want to say first in terms of the fastest people like migrating out of the city. It's the second year in a row that we ranked like first for that. People are
But-
leaving LA at
But
rapid
it makes sense because LA is not like you talk about Houston, where it's you know what I'm saying everything is centralized. Like you know if you go here, everything's gonna jump off. LA's so big that it has so much to see, so much to do, so many
No.
places to go.
That's not why they're leaving, bro.
I'm telling you,
I think
this
it's
is
the
this.
price.
I'm leaving because there's
ain't
so
gonna lie.
much to do. It's so much fun.
No.
It's
I'm talking about things are so spread out here.
No. Homelessness,
Yeah.
It's expensive.
Expensive.
Motherfuckers is fraud.
People are leaving because it's expensive. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? This is why when you talk about someone wants to go to Houston opposed to LA, is because everything is so spread out. There's not like, all right, if I go here, it's going to be jumping all the time. You can go there 1 week, and it's the best party you ever been to. You go to
LA?
In LA. You go to next week, no one's there.
Yeah. I agree with that. Like, it's like if we go to Dragonfly one night, then
We're not doing Dragonfly.
Well, okay, we're just
Yes.
we go to Dragonfly one night, then okay, I'll do PH. I'll use PH as an example. I went Memorial Day weekend. I had a blast. So much fun. I went maybe like a month before that. It was so boring. I was irritated that I went outside. But I also feels like it depends on who I'm with, like the crowd of people that I'm around, like, and who's gonna bring out who. Like, you know, the vibes are different.
It's about motion out here.
Yeah,
for sure.
But you talking about why people leave in LA? LA is expensive. You got to get your money up.
It's overpopulated anyway. They need to go.
Yeah, if you don't get your money up in LA, you know what I'm saying, you in trouble.
You think it's only money though? I think it's a lot of. Even from an investment standpoint, like the red tape when it comes to business, everything.
What do you believe the average salary in LA is? $50,000. If you
Hell no, you
$60,000.
What you gonna do with that?
Listen, this is what I'm telling you. This is
$50,000.
Once again, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about, you know what I'm saying, what you make or what I make. You know what I'm saying? The average salary, you know what I'm saying, is about $50,000. You know what I'm saying?
You pissing me off, bro. Stop. 50,000 is crazy.
Listen, you know what I'm saying? What happens is this is why most people are not able to live by themselves. This is why, you know what I'm saying, most people are not able to do the things that they want to do. Why? Because they don't make enough money.
Even if you live with somebody, 50,000?
If you 50,000 and somebody else make 50,000, y'all sharing the rent. That's
50,000, like 25 hours.
I don't know.
2,500 a month, which like 50,000. Because are you talking about 50,000 after taxes or?
No, I'm talking about before. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I couldn't live off that. You know what I'm saying? But there's some people.
Can. You gotta be.
So why
you not 25?
Listen, this is why people talk about. This is why people.
$50,000.
This is why people talk about. I know they do.
After taxes?
Huh?
You talking about after taxes? Okay, 4,100 a month. You could do that.
No, that's not 4,100 a month.
That is 50,000 divided by 12.
That's not for. You know what I'm saying?
That's 41.
That is not 4,100 a month.
It might be
50,000.
Might be
divided by 12.
after tax.
After taxes. That's
after taxes.
taxes.
So
You know what I'm saying? In California,
30,000.
No. Yeah, California, you go.
Let's say
that's
you bring
like 30,000.
That's 35,000 divided by 12.
Oh, you said like 30,000?
29, because after taxes, 2,900.
Oh, okay.
But this is why I'm telling you
that's different.
why, you know what I'm saying, the homelessness, you know what I'm saying, continue to rise. That people don't make enough money here.
Honestly, if I made $30,000 on God, I would live out my car. I would have a 24-hour pass. I live out.
And this is why
2,900. I'm not paying rent, bro. I'm stacking up.
But this is why so many
I'll do anything to get ahead, bro. I'm different. I'll do anything to get ahead.
go on social
I
media.
sacrifice.
This is why so many people are doing it.
I'm a sacrifice. I'm oodles and noodles. I wear the same outfit.
But this is why so many people do it. You know what I'm saying? They living out their cars. You know what I'm saying? Living out their cars at an all-time rate. You go talk to somebody who's homeless, they're not gonna be like, oh, I'm homeless because I just don't want to get a job. Some of them are working. It was some person I seen. It was on somewhere on Instagram where this dude worked at a big time grocery store and was living on the street. He was getting up, going to 24-hour fitness, or it was Planet Fitness, taking showers before going to work.
That's what I would do.
You know what I'm saying? California is expensive. And if you don't find some way to level up, you're going to be in trouble.
God bless him. All right, let's get into Solomon. Where we at? 58. We pretty much there. Let's tackle this last one. I don't know if y'all saw. You seen Trump put that ban on 12 countries? Travel ban.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so Trump, let me pull it up so I can find it. Where we go? So Trump announces travel ban affecting 12 countries. So the countries include Afghanistan, Burma, Chad, Republic of Congo. I don't know how to pronounce that. Eritrea, that's crazy. Eritrea is crazy. Haiti, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen. He said, I must act to protect the national security and the national interests of the United States and its people. And I think it starts on Monday.
Once again, that's a money play. That is a money play. You know what I'm saying? When they
What's
do
the
it
money,
with-
though?
Huh?
What money?
Oil. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Land.
holy shit,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? This is why you go after, you know what I'm saying? Just like they did when they was in Afghanistan before. It's a oil-rich place.
Why wouldn't you be able to travel there, though?
Huh?
Why wouldn't you be able to travel there? Eritrea is the only one I think is crazy because we got a lot of a bigger Eritrean population out here, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
But why wouldn't you be able to travel? Like, what does traveling there have to do with? Oh, you're stopping the money flow.
you stopping the money flow, and now once you stop coming here, I can start pinning you as the bad guy. I can start finding ways to attack you. I can't attack you if you come over. If I know you, you know what I'm saying, and I talk to you all the time, and then somebody will be like, "Oh man, Scotty, this dude's horrible." I talk to him all the time. I hang out with him.
I don't understand.
What I'm saying is the way you can start.
Talk to who? Eritreans?
Yeah, like people who are from there. What happens is that it's easy to start pinning yourself against people when you don't have to deal with them. Because you can start, they can start building narratives of what you are.
So you can definitively say your belief is we're gonna start seeing him attack these countries going after this?
When they was attacking ISIS, have you?
No. You think they're gonna start attacking these countries after this? Headlines are coming?
They do. They always do. This is where they start going after the money. Name a last name.
He's an encyclopedia. He knows everything.
No. All I'm saying is name the last time you seen. A Republican in office that didn't go to war. Bush went to war.
So now
Bush daddy went to war.
You giving me 30 different scenarios. So like now they're finna go to war?
Huh?
They're going to war now?
If they don't get what they want, of course. If you don't fall in line, of course.
I respect it.
Of course. If you don't fall in line when it comes to what they're going after, and it's money.
Which you believe is oil? Oh, oil.
Oil, money, you know what I'm saying? All the control, all that. You need to listen to me. What is the reason of going after Haiti?
I don't know. He said the national security.
What national security? It's a lot of Haitians that live here, that move here.
That are American though.
Huh?
They're American now.
They become Americanized. You know what I'm saying?
So
they go back, they send money, they got family there.
So when he did it to Hispanics, that was about oil?
Control, money. You know what I'm saying? We need to control them borders. You know how much money they send it through here with drugs and guns and all that? They billions of dollars. You think when they went and got El Chapo, how much money you think El Chapo was getting?
That's true. I agree with that.
It's a lot of money that's coming through that border. They want the control of it.
You guys don't like Trump?
No, it's not that I don't.
No,
not
Trump. I'm saying
like
they said it earlier. Like I said something about Trump, and they both did different.
Personally, I'm not a Trump supporter.
Why not?
Well, I'm half Hispanic, so
I could tell.
Okay, but yeah, he, you know, like the wall, everything. He's just like a womanizer. Like I'm a woman as well,
God.
so it's like.
Why you don't like Trump?
Same reason.
The first episode we ever did, he was like, "This one."
See this? What is this?
Like Scotty, he doesn't even like you.
He
Like,
don't.
I don't get it.
How do you? I bet right. How do you?
don't like
Why do you say he? How do you know he don't like me?
You're a black man, and you're black, right?
I think you're falling for a lot of propaganda that would say
Black
that
people jobs.
Like, come on, like, what are we talking about? Like,
What? Okay, hold on.
Everything that comes out this man's mouth is ignorant. Like,
But just because he's ignorant doesn't mean he doesn't like me.
all right.
Hold.
It don't.
Will he give you a black person job
Who's
in his
main
office?
supporters?
I think that there's black Republicans I see around him all the time. Well, okay, what's that?
For show.
No, what's that black Republican that he thought he was gonna get a job?
But who's his main supporters?
I'm pretty sure white people. But these are not good points. There's not good.
Type of white people.
Racism is not a good point. I feel like that's pretty valid to me, just personally. Like, I feel.
Okay, right. But if we're gonna talk in this way, you can't say who's his main supporters.
on.
Because what does that mean?
But
You're
see,
just
If you're
saying
a leader
stuff.
and your main supporter is racist, then
See, but
You didn't say that. You
But-
s-
It gotta be.
but this is the difference. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know what I'm saying, I vote Democrat. You know what I'm saying? But if you go look at a lot of the laws that's been passed against black people, they've been passed by Democrats. You know what I'm saying? You go.
what laws?
Huh?
What laws?
You talking about the war on drugs? What that was the Democrats.
I'm just poking holes. I'm just poking holes.
No, I'm just saying
You know what?
Democrats put that there. You know what I'm saying? Most of the major policies that affect black people, you know what I'm saying, has been put in place by Democrats. Like you said, our freedom was given to us by Republicans, not Democrats. Democrats was not in office when we got our freedom. And but a lot of times it's easy to look at, of course, he's an entertainer. As an entertainer, you know I have to go at my base. What do my base want to hear? Just like rappers. Rappers probably don't want to rap about killing and guns, but if I don't talk about this, people ain't buying my album.
Wait,
Yeah, Republicans.
Wait.
It's our freedom, but you don't think stuff changed since then?
What do you mean stuff
You
point.
don't
changed?
think views changed since then?
the Democratic views?
Yeah, Democratic and Republican views. You don't think
Okay,
it changed?
so who was the last Democratic president?
The last one? Well, what's the name? Biden.
Biden. What law?
I'm
what,
so glad you knew that.
I had to think about it for a second. Yeah.
what law did Biden help pass? You know what I'm saying? That went at black people.
That win at black people.
But okay,
Yes, Biden was one of the ones who helped put in what I just said.
what does it?
Go
have
look
to
at all
do-
the laws that he put in to go at black people.
What does this have to do with black people, white people, Asian people?
What-
Are we not for the country of America? And that's where I be stemming from. Why are we not America first?
Oh,
Fuck a
no,
skin
I'm-
color.
I'm black first. I say that
How?
right now. I'm
This is
black first.
why.
I like
Always.
that,
Because we
actually.
been down, bro.
Well, you like what that?
I like what he said. That was, yeah.
You're black first
Yeah,
over
for
America?
sure.
And I'm two different minorities.
But why would you be black first over America?
Why wouldn't I?
Because you live in America. This is the country of
Well, why wouldn't I
America.
be black
Because
first?
that's the same mindset that.
Then they build off us though, right?
Yeah, I don't
Right, didn't we
I
build
don't
it?
agree with, you know what I'm saying?
Why?
Being,
Tell me why.
I'm gonna
Didn't we
tell you
build
why.
it?
I can tell you. I can
Sure.
I can
Okay,
tell
so
you
who-
why. Because if
who
you're
leads this
American first, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. The lines in which you know what I'm saying. You talk about, you know what I'm saying. The Pledge of Allegiance. That wasn't written for black people. That wasn't. It wasn't.
It doesn't. Okay, but
a lot of the models.
You're adding that on there though.
No. A lot of the models and the fundamentals of how the U.S. was built was not built for no one but Caucasian people. It's unfortunate,
European.
but it is. So what happens is, if I'm saying I'm for America, I am. You know what I'm saying, and I am for America, but I'm for black first. Why? Because America has put.
So let's take it back. You're for black people over white people.
No. I'm for.
I'm asking a question.
What I'm saying is, when I'm walking down the street, they don't see me as an American first. They see me as a black woman. That's what I'm saying. That's why he said I'm black first. It's not because
I
white
never
people
said that you
love-
weren't black first. You
No,
are a
I'm
black
saying
woman.
when someone looks at me first, they're not going to say, "Oh, she's an American." No, they're going to say, I'm a black woman."
Let me ask you. How long ago do you think slavery was?
I don't know. Less than 100 years, I'm sure.
It's less than, way less than that.
Okay. What does that
And
mean?
what happens is the descendants, their grandkids. Who do you think was teaching?
What
them
does
this
that
stuff?
have to do with everybody getting on the same accord and saying, yo, I know we have a history, I know we have a past, but let's put this country first because the antithesis of what it represents is still good for everybody.
No,
Let's
we
get
have
on
a
that
past, but
page.
Forget the past. Forget. the
Yes, how
past
do you
and
move
just go-
forward?
What are you talking about?
How do you
That's
move
what I'm saying.
forward?
I'm black first. I want to move forward.
Do you think the idea of America?
Ahead.
Okay, do you think that
we start 2 steps? We had this conversation already. We start 2 steps back already.
Do you think?
Based
Yeah,
on my
you know I
experience.
love this conversation.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you
already
think
had
the
it.
idea of America is fundamentally a great concept? If it was actually equal for all men,
Yes.
Yes.
great. So what is wrong with
No,
trying?
but
no,
no,
no. What is wrong with getting everybody on that idea?
Hold
Because
on.
right now, that's
because
not
everybody don't
realistic.
want to be on
'Cause
that
you want-
idea. Because
It's
what
not
happens is, in order, you know what I'm saying, as a privileged white person, if I'm a privileged white person, do you think I'm going to give up my privilege to make it even? Nobody's like,
I'm a privileged
hold on.
black person.
No, listen. Just let me finish. I don't start my. It's like a business. No one starts the business like, man,
It's not funny.
I just made, you know what I'm saying, $1 million. Now let me just give it all to my employees.
Like nobody.
It doesn't have to be all of it. What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean all of it?
It will never be even. That's what I'm telling you. It will never be even because I'm not giving up all, like you said, because you're like, I'm not giving up all of my stuff. You just said it. I'm not giving up all of my stuff. Why
I did
would I
not
give
say
up
that.
all my stuff? Why would I give up my privileges? Why would I give up what makes
But here's the thing.
my
Here's
kids
the
have
thing.
an
Here's the
advantage?
thing. Here's the thing. And I would hope that all of us could fundamentally agree
Yes,
that everything starts in the mind.
it does.
That's where I start. That's what I represent. That's what I push, and that is everything that I lean on.
Everything
I'm glad
does
that you
start
said
in the
that.
mind.
But hold on. Let me get a point out. Y'all stop attacking me. God damn. I know it's not Scotty and Friends. I know, but damn. Listen, what I'm saying is, despite all the extra layers that you guys are trying to put on top of it, what is wrong with you saying, yo, I want to adopt a mindset that it is America first, that I care about the country we live in, and I want to make it a better place. So that the laws that orange man is putting in are to make America better. And then we work on collectively, what?
We just said that their biggest supporters is racist. What big
Because Negroes like yourself won't allow yourself.
Negro groups do you know that's racist? Do
Nigga,
you know any big Negro groups that's racist?
you literally what you just said was racist.
Do you,
Black first is racist.
how is that racist? I'm not
Because if a
No,
white
'cause
man said it's
you
white
have
first, you'd be up in arms. That's why it's racist.
But it is.
But they literally have the
But it
KKK. Literally. It's really a big ass group to help bring everybody that's minorities down. Do we have that group?
Hold on. Let me ask
So
you.
how can you say all black people are racist or my mentality is racist when they literally have a group
Wait, no.
of
So
white
it's not
people?
racist because
That's-
it's not racist because you don't feel like you have power.
No.
But that's not what I'm saying.
You don't think
It's
there's
a big group.
You don't
We
think
we-
you
why-
don't, okay? You don't think there's a
we
group
don't
of black people that
dislike
want to
white people enough to make a group and then try to sabotage them.
No, hold on.
That's what I think.
Let me.
So what are you saying?
Let me ask you a question.
What did he say? I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Hey, let me ask you.
Yes.
Why do you think they had to put laws in place at different jobs and countries? I mean, different jobs and workplaces for different races to get jobs or to move up if there was no white first?
Why do I think they're putting things in place?
No, they're moving. They're trying to remove them now. As Target.
You talking about DEI,
Yeah.
which has helped more non-black people than black people? That DEI,
How does it help more? You know what I'm saying?
it helps. I hate this conversation. More gays, trans, Hispanic, Asian. It helps more minorities. They don't help black people per se.
I'm talking about as a minority. It was no minorities even got a seat at the table.
Let me ask y'all a question, bro. Y'all don't think black people are thriving in this country?
Yeah.
Of course.
Y'all, you don't. Let me ask. Do any of y'all want to leave this country?
No.
No.
That don't mean I don't want to.
Cool. So you don't want to
Be
put.
ahead.
That means you don't want to what?
That don't mean I don't want to be ahead though.
So do you think this is the greatest
Yeah, I
country?
don't mean
Do you
that-
think this is the greatest country on earth?
Yes. That just because it's the greatest country in the world don't mean you can't get better. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James.
And okay, and
LeBron
that's,
Ja- hold on.
that's what I'm
LeBron-
telling y'all. Y'all not listening.
LeBron James.
Y'all get so up in arms because I say don't say black first, say America first. The whole point is to push the country that
But
we all
we are down.
a country that we all think is great. Let's continue to
Then talk
push
to
it
the
ahead
white
and
people.
make it better.
Don't talk to the
But-
black
but-
people. You gotta talk to the white people then.
You know what I'm saying?
You're,
We're all on one accord.
On me, we good.
Damn,
I don't.
We don't have
let
a
me
big
ask you.
group, like
let me
I
ask you.
said.
What-
how can we have a
Are
good?
good.
How can we have a
Hold on.
good group if you won't even talk to me and hear me out?
let me ask you. What privilege in the U.S. does black people or Hispanic people have opposed to white people?
What privilege do we have?
Privilege over white people in the U.S. I'll wait.
What? Okay, I don't know. I'm going to counter that. What privilege do they have over us?
What you say?
You heard me. What do they have over us?
Getting in schools. You know what I'm saying? The advancement in jobs as a white
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not black. I'm OJ. That shit don't apply to me, bro. I went to college. I built a business. I get any job that I damn near want. Yes, when I was pushing carts at Costco, I feel like they fired me because I was a black man and they kept the Hispanic man. That shit didn't stop me.
It don't supposed to stop you, but that's not right either.
Yeah.
It don't gotta be right,
talking
but
about?
it's not right when I go to
Just 'cause
24
you made it don't
when I
mean
get
that
on
everybody else
when
is
I
in
make
the
fun
same
of
situation.
when I make fun of white niggas for the inconsistencies that they have in their life, that's just not right
Bro,
either.
you was blessed. You grew up blessed. What are
Yeah.
you talking about?
You did too. You're in America. That's
But
the point.
No, I'm saying that us people really.
It's
in
a
the
bunch of
trenches.
black
There's
niggas in
people
America
really in the
that's-
trenches that don't have your opportunity to go to college. They don't have that. They don't have that opportunity.
That's the whole point.
They not
the whole
in that
point of
mindset.
America. You cannot say that.
Bro, why can't I say that?
Because it's niggas that's coming living out of caves in
It's
the
some
Congo.
people that could make
that's
it.
coming here.
It's some people that could make it and some people that can't.
No. Listen to me.
Yes,
there's
it is.
niggas in the hood right now. That's like, nigga, we ain't got no opportunity. Meanwhile, there are niggas from other countries.
Why do you think
with
that,
no
though?
water?
Why you think we had that mindset?
Because you niggas
Because
think
we
that.
being held down, nigga. What
Because
are you
you-
talking about? We are being held down.
Do you not see what I'm saying?
We
Does nobody
share
see?
books.
You not see what I'm saying?
You don't see what I'm saying? What are you saying?
Let's go down.
There's a nigga in a cave right now with no electricity. That's like, if I just got to America and there's a black dude that's in America already with electricity, a phone, water, and everything, that's just like, man, these niggas trying to hold me back.
I'm not saying a nigga can't make it. I'm saying it's harder for us to make it.
Hold on, no.
That's what I'm saying.
This is where you're saying
It's harder.
I like what you said earlier. You said everything starts in the mind, right?
Yes.
So if I corrupted your mind
Hello.
already,
Yeah.
if I've already corrupted your mind,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? How do you win?
Okay.
How do you
They were
win?
never
If I
taught.
put a
Nobody
virus in the
ever
computer,
programmed their mind.
if I put a virus in the
Hold on.
computer,
Virus.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand if in this room you're a black person with a corrupted mind that's suppressed by a white person. Raise your hand.
oh, at one point I was.
Okay. You're a little older. Anybody in this new age? What young nigga got an excuse to say racism is holding
A
me
lot
back?
of young niggas, I don't know what world you live in.
Once
Nigga,
again-
it's a lot of- What you talking about?
Once again,
I don't get it.
talking about?
Yeah, that shit on. I'm
Well,
not
don't,
black.
'cause
I'm
you not-
OJ. That shit
you
not
not-
apply
let
to me.
me
Oh my
let me do it
God.
once again.
Oh my God.
Once again, you said you go right back to what you said. Everything starts in the mind, right? So what happens is where you learn your language from? Your household. Where did they learn their mindset from? Because you got the same mindset as being passed down. What happens is you may run across some stuff throughout the course of your life where somebody may spark an idea or spark a conversation that arises your mind to think a little different. But if you grow up in an environment that is not conducive to success, you're going to follow the path.
And be the product of your environment.
What happens
More than likely.
Let me tell you. This is what I tell people. I grew up in South Central LA. You know what I'm saying? We got the same dad.
I can't talk to a nigga that overcame the odds. That
But-
don't make like.
Let me explain why I overcame the odds. You talking about the mind. Let's talk about it.
Don't
You
get
know
my legs. My legs look skinny.
They don't look, they are. But you know what I'm saying? But what happens is, you know what I'm saying, we got the same dad. You know what I'm saying? I grew up, you know what I'm saying, he grew up in the, you know what I'm
You
saying?
guys are brothers.
Yeah, we're brothers.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate when I'm telling you the truth. You know what I'm saying? But we wasn't raised together. I grew up in South Central LA. All my cousins, you know what I'm saying, gang bang. Everybody gang bang. So if you didn't gang bang, you know what I'm saying?
Outcast.
You was an outcast. So what happens is, let me explain. I'm going down that road. You know what I'm saying? Fortunately or unfortunately, I end up getting arrested for something I didn't do. It ended up changing my perspective because I got arrested for something I didn't do. So I'm like, if I get caught for what I've been doing, I'm really about to go down.
So
Through that process, I met people who helped level my mind up.
ain't no way.
Level my mind up to where I realized I could do something different than just this.
Ain't no way. So the racism that held you back actually made you better?
But it don't make everybody.
It don't make everybody. Some people double
I
down.
just want somebody to say something that actually makes
hold on.
That's it.
Hold on.
The racism
No.
that the racism that held you down is what actually catapulted you and made you stronger.
No.
Oh my God.
Don't try to twist it.
Ain't no twisting. That's what
what
you said.
happens is if I would have,
Ladies and gentlemen,
no, if I would have got sentenced to that 10 plus years for armed robbery I didn't do, my life would have been different. I'd have been in jail. I wouldn't have went to college. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have been able to pull myself up by whatever straps I had on my boots.
America,
You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
opportunity, the land of.
You know what I'm saying? What happened? But that same land That same land,
You're
that
wild.
same. Hold on, no. Let me. This is why he trying to go over
No,
here.
why are
That
black people
same-
so offended by the land of? I say the land of opportunity.
No,
Because
it is
not the land of
opportunity.
opportunity.
only
Nah,
gives you
listen.
opportunities to a certain demographic of people.
Because
Yeah.
if I would have went,
You
Everybody-
are a blessed black woman. You can have
Everybody
anything.
doesn't have the same opportunities.
You can, okay. No.
in the land of opportunity.
No. Is your daughter, when you have one, your son, when you have one, are they gonna have opportunities?
Of course, because
So no, say of
because
course.
because
You can't-
I was blessed enough to have a parent that instilled these type of my mindset.
Everybody don't
everybody
have
does
that.
not have that.
Who are these?
blessing.
I want to meet everybody. Who is
Everybody-
everybody?
What happens
Because I
is-
asked when I
The
asked
same
niggas
boy
to
in
their
the
face.
hood that you was just referring to. He does not have that land of opportunities that you're speaking of. He didn't have that upbringing that we
Yo,
we
check
had.
this out.
This is-
Next week, I want somebody to bring me an impoverished, skinny black boy and let him tell me to my eyes.
Why would
Tell
you
me
say
to my eyes that he has no opportunity. I want to hear it. I want to hear
Oh,
it.
so you
This is crazy.
I want to hear it. Yo, we got to get these views up. I want to hear it.
wow.
I want to hear it.
Bro, so you just saying that since you didn't see it, it's not true?
I'm not
No,
saying
that's
that
what
I
you're
don't
saying.
see it.
That's literally what you're saying.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying.
Saying
But
that.
you
You just
see,
said you
hold
want to
on,
see it.
hold on.
But why? Because you
no,
don't see it.
but what he's saying is there opportunity? Yes. However, just because there are opportunities, don't mean I can't be blind to them.
I'm saying weird.
And
I'm-
what happens is when
That's
you,
what I'm
and
saying.
what I'm telling you is when you grow up in the inner city. Why? Because you know what I'm saying, you have never seen nobody around you talk like that. You know what I'm saying, move like that, do any of that. What happens is growing up, hold on.
I get you.
I didn't know. I heard of investing in stocks and all that. I didn't know what that was. It wasn't until someone said something to me that was offensive, that I thought was offensive, that ended up opening my mind up to stocks. I ran into this billionaire. You know what I'm saying? This is the time when I was driving for Lyft and Uber. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, I picked somebody up. This was like 10 years ago. And I picked somebody up, billionaire. We riding down there. And I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? He like, man, I own this building. He talking to the people in the back seat. I own this. Don't call me. Doing all that good stuff. And then I was like, man, when I grow up, I want to be like you. He was like, what do you do outside of this? I'm like, I work a job. He was like, you'll never be like me. And I was like, dang, I was offended. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? In my mind, I'm like, I'm ready for them to get the hell out of my car.
Right.
But little down the line, he ended up telling me like, you know what I'm saying? You seem like you upset about what I said. I'm like, I am. He was like, do you know why I said it? I'm like, no. He's like, the reason I said it is because you'll never work a job and they pay you what I'm worth. You have to learn to invest. And if you don't learn to invest, you'll never make the money you want to make. I never even heard of that before. I heard you get a job, you save money, you buy a house, and eventually you're going to have what you want.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've always heard. It wasn't until I ran into somebody like this where he said something that I thought was offensive, but he was actually letting me know, hey, you know what I'm saying? If you don't learn to invest your money will never work for you. You will always have to work for money, and you can never work hard enough to get enough money. You're going to get tired. You're going to get sleepy. But if you learn to make your money don't have to sleep. Money can be traded at any point, time, day, night. You need sleep. I've never heard of that. Keep working hard. Get a job. If you ain't get it, get another job.
Right.
That ain't in the hood.
What is that?
They not talking about that in the hood.
Right. That has nothing to do. That's the opposite of what we get. You get up here and say.
But this is what they always say. Black people don't like working. Black people don't like to work
Nobody. Who
hard.
says that?
They say that all the time.
Stop letting him
Black
get away
people
with
don't wanna-
this. Who says that?
Oh, they've said it on TV. You know what I'm saying?
I've heard that before.
Black people don't work hard.
Yes.
It's like a. Or you can say it's like
A stereotype, a stigma. Black people don't like to work hard. No one does. I met Asians that don't like working hard. That's why they get in tech jobs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? White people don't like working
black
hard.
people will hear that stereotype and really take that shit to heart. You know how many there's stereotypes about everybody.
There are.
Right. So I'm just not with the victim.
I think
shit.
you pushing that as possible and not realizing that this is still true. Like, I think it's the truth on both sides. It is possible.
It is.
But we are getting pushed back.
Again, but it's a
Just
bunch
because
of
we're getting pushed back and it's still possible for us to succeed, I agree with that. But we still getting pushed back.
Do you think resources help a business? Financial resources.
I mean, you know that we all know the answer to that. So what's the?
Yes or
What's
no?
the, what's
No,
the statement? I don't think that. I think resources are bad for business.
You think resources?
Yes.
Why?
Because how does it help? It don't help.
Huh?
Like, and you know what's your
yes.
statement?
What's
What's the statement? That's the don't. What's the statement?
The statement is, and he knows this. You know what I'm saying? Resources is the backblood of a business. What happens is if I can go to a bank and get a loan for an apartment, you know what I'm saying, to own an apartment, you know what I'm saying, my chances of success is higher. What happens is when you talk about black people, they're less likely to have the same credit score, the same financial income.
I can't respect it. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't respect it.
Don't you think schools get more resources too in white neighborhoods than black neighborhoods?
They do. 100% they do.
So you don't think that helps?
I'm not saying it don't help.
So what do you?
Whoever said it
So
don't
we
help.
get. So you.
What I'm
so
saying
you
is,
admitted
bro,
that
I want y'all to stop getting behind mics and just stop spewing the fact that we're held back. Just stop doing it.
It's facts.
Stop.
What are you talking about?
Get ahead.
You trying to ignore it?
What
You
is
saying? Fuck it.
Because when you do that, what do niggas do? Niggas bring up excuses instead of just working.
You could work and still realize what's going on.
Who does that?
What do you mean? Who do it?
Who does
Everybody
that?
used
No,
to.
bro. Niggas sit on their hands, bro.
So you don't think?
And again,
successful people
I'm just
see-
talking. I'm talking to niggas with the same mindset as me.
I'm saying you.
You
don't-
cannot
don't
tell
see-
me that I'm not gonna win. Well, maybe you can't tell me I'm not gonna win. But
Bron bring it up all the time. How he grew up.
bring up what?
How he came up a single household. He didn't have nothing.
You
Bring
think-
it up all the time.
You think when Bron was young, though, he didn't think he was gonna make it?
Not when he was young. Not when
Come on,
8.
gang.
Nigga, you don't think you gonna make it at 8, 10?
This nigga was 6.
What the fuck are you talking about,
That
bro?
nigga
No,
knew he
you
was
don't
gonna
think
make
you
it.
gonna make it. Oh, me, when you seeing your
In the
mom at 8 and
projects.
10
I
struggling,
just think okay,
What are you
we will
talking
end it because
about?
we're going crazy. But I just think the rhetoric is very dangerous. That's just me.
No,
I think the things that you guys are skewing.
no, but don't.
If I wait, hold on, let me
I
get my.
believe both sides.
If you guys, you skew.
Both sides are true.
I don't believe that. If the stuff that you guys are skewing on that side, if I was to have that mindset, I would not get to where I'm at in life.
That's what I'm saying. You just pushing as possible, but you ain't trying to realize what is the truth. So I mean, we just disagree on that shit.
Yeah, but
I'm always staying on this side.
I mean, I feel you.
We gotta wrap it though.
yeah, but
2 hours.
I just think
Alright.
it's on both sides of, you know what I'm saying, on the fence. You know what I'm saying? Yes, there are opportunities. Yes, there are opportunities. However, they're not always afforded, you know what I'm saying, to people that look like us.
Man,
It's for you know what I'm saying, do I feel like I'm lucky to be in the position I am? I am. And do I believe everyone can be in the position that I am? No.
bro.
No.
Okay. When niggas in
I believe
America
I'm
complaining
lucky.
will never sit right with me. Niggas in America complaining will never sit right with me. You're in America, bro. It's like at the end of the day, you're in America. You always have a chance and you always have opportunities. The land of opportunity.
No. It is.
We agreed to that.
Right. So then
But you
it's
ain't
nothing to
agreed to what
complain
we saying.
about. I can't. Because it's the land. If we can't, both things can't be true.
Why can't?
Yes, it can.
I'm held back in the land of
Doesn't matter,
opportunity.
bro.
No,
No,
you're not.
wait,
Because we had the
wait,
same
hold on.
argument.
Yeah.
ain't
There's,
going
you might as
nowhere.
well end it.
Yeah.
They're saying that you're very beautiful in the comments. They want your IG, so you can give your IG.
Thank you. At Nadia Hampton. What's on SBRBN?
They know who I am. It's very-
Oh yeah, at Y Jermaine. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna
Easy
change
spelling.
it.
I might change it, but,
He gonna-
follow me while you can.
He gonna change it. When the-
Don't come looking me up.
Yo, the SBRBNLA podcast. We probably do more of these, man. Tally should be back next week. Love you. That's our first live. How'd you feel about it?
It was good. You know what I'm saying? I liked it.
How'd y'all feel about it? Y'all the newbies.
I had fun.
Would you come back?
Yeah, it's cool.
She like, just don't bring up my relationship.
Yeah, like, is this gonna be on the page or what?
We're gonna probably not the relationship stuff. Probably me and you
Edit it
going back and
out.
forth. I ain't edit. No, it's live. We here.
No, whoever's in here, that's cool. I'm talking about when you put it on the page. Like,
But they gotta put the whole video, the whole
what
thing on
clips are you
there.
putting?
Oh, it's gonna
It'll just be clips.
Yeah, it's gonna be clips. Probably the LA clips. We gotta give them to the thing, but yeah, love you guys. We're out of here. We did a lot. It's so easy to go overtime on lives, but all right, we out.
All right.
Love y'all. We still, you know? Oh, it's lagging.
Yeah,
There
It's
we
a
go.
lag, yeah.
Oh man, that shit got me sweating. Sweat on my shirt.
And no more Sprites? What are the little Sprites?
They in a shit. I need some tweezers. They in the refrigerator. Oh shoot. No, it's just damn. Dang.
Hold on, the sound is still live.
Oh, is it?
All right. Just tell me when the screen goes black. It's sitting right there on the wall. Right there. Yes. Downstairs to the right.
Ooh.
I don't play with soda.
Yeah.
I gotta stop. I've been drinking like a soda a day. That shit is not good.
I don't soda today. You drink a lot of that? More than that? I drink a lot of water too to combat it. But
So let's see. What were some of the comments?
Got some though. I'll take that. What do you say, bro? You gotta be slow or something?
I said that to you.
I would say, bro, you